It's been a while.
Hey guys, what's up? Chris Flores here, Next Generation. And today's exercise is something I've been working on for a while. My boy Adam Fight had put up a video up on My Genius Trainer when he presented that Next Generation charity seminar and talked about Serape effect. When he did that presentation, it reminded me of something I had done in school, and I got this idea to do a squat variation using Serape effect. Super band. And we're going to go around the shoulder, around the back, and down to the foot. And the reason we're using this is for a lot of overhead athletes. You get a lot of baseball players, a lot of pitchers, a lot of quarterbacks. When they have that motion, they're constantly throwing, they tend to get a shortness between this shoulder and the opposite hip. If they're righty, vice versa. This shoulder, this hip. And what you see is a lot of torquing and almost like the body being stuck in that static position. So one of the things is, that I feel anyway in theory, is that this side, this sling here is overactive. This one doesn't do anything. So what we've been doing is working with athletes and using these kind of squats or using the Serape effect. And what we're noticing is that when they're doing in a static position where they're holding a push-up and doing shoulder taps, they're not able to do it. Then all of a sudden we do these squats, like 10 or 12 of them, and then have them do it, and all of a sudden they're able to activate the core, able to stabilize themselves, and you notice a change in their squat mechanics. So I'm going to show you the setup here real quick. We have our lovely assistant Karen here to help us out. Which side are we going to do? This side, right? So what you're going to do is you take the strap, pull it here, going down, around, and you're coming to that same foot that the strap is on. So it's this shoulder coming down around to that same foot. Your foot in there. Here you go. And that's what your setup is going to look like. It's going right from here down and around the back. So what's happening here is without her even just standing in this position, she's being forced or torqued this way. Alright, so she's being pulled back on the right-hand side. So what's getting activated is that anterior part of the right shoulder. So let's say she's a lefty pitcher and she's always throwing lefty. This side naturally wants to pull in. So what we do on this side, we're pulling this side back, so we're forcing it to pull itself in, and it kind of balances out. Alright? Also in her core midsection here, in order for her to stand in an upright position without being torqued, she has to contract her abdominal muscles or inner abdominal muscles just to stay in this one position. Down here, which is a really cool effect with it as well, as the strap comes around this side, this knee here is going to be pushed in a valgus position, so it's being pushed inward, so she has to stabilize that knee and keep it straight, so she's pushing that left knee out on that side. From here, we're going to do just squat down. You want the strap in the back. It sounds crazy, but you kind of want it like around the butt cheeks. Alright, so it's locked in. Alright, so you stay in this position, come on down, squat. Good, and back up. What I'll have them do at the bottom of the squat, we'll hold for about 3 seconds. So you come down, hold, 1, 2, 3, and then come right back up. Again, come down, hold, 1, 2, 3, back up. Come down, hold again. You see here how the band's pulling the knee in, so she has to activate this glute on the outside to keep the leg from being pulled in. Come back up, and turn around for me so you can see the back. Alright, so you see how the strap here is wrapped across. If you see anatomy trained, you know it talks about the spiral line. So this is kind of contracting or pulling that line. Again, it's going to force her to rotate this right shoulder inward. Again, we're assuming she's a left-handed athlete on this side. Unfortunately, she actually did have a surgery on this side, so we're not going to go towards that side. But again, the strap's come all the way down the round, so she has to activate this glute on this side. And again, contracting the front here. So go ahead and squat down here. You see how I kind of look in the back. And back up, come down. That's also fixes what you'll see with some people is they'll fix their squat mechanics, so they're not able to squat properly. You load that opposite side, and all of a sudden they get a deeper squat just from loading one side. What I'll normally do with this is I'll do one side only, and I will do about 10 or 12 of them, 1 to 2 sets. So I might do it before the workout. We'll do this exercise, or in the mid part of the workout too, I'll do it again. And before doing any kind of core exercise, I like to try this. So I'll have them do a core exercise, like a shoulder tap, see if they're able to stabilize themselves. Do 12 of these and then go back to the core exercise and see how they perform better or worse. Most times it improves their performance. And you'll be surprised at how much it does improve their performance. So we'll call these the Serape Squats. Try it out. Let us know what you think. Chris Flores, Next Generation, lovely assistant. See you next time.